The morning sun had barely climbed over the cracked rooftops when the world decided to test how much one man could endure. In a quiet, worn-out neighborhood where hope often felt heavier than poverty, a poor single father stood on his porch staring at an empty wallet and a broken future. He had given away his last $18 the night before, not knowing that this single act of kindness would turn his entire life upside down by the very next day. Before the story goes any further, if you believe that kindness always comes back in unexpected ways, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories. This channel is for those who still believe in second chances and silent miracles. R.F. Collins was 34 years old, a single father doing his best to raise his 7-year-old son Noah in a small rented house with peeling paint and a leaky roof. Every day was a careful calculation. Rent, school lunch, electricity, groceries. There was never enough, but R.F. tried to hide that truth behind a tired smile and gentle patience. He worked long hours at a local warehouse, loading boxes under the harsh daylight, his back aching but his heart focused only on one thing, making sure his son felt safe and loved. The night before everything changed, R.F. had stopped at a small roadside store on his way home. That was when he noticed a stranger sitting near the entrance. The man looked exhausted, his clothes dusty, his face pale under the dim streetlight. Something about him felt different. Not threatening, not desperate in the loud way, but quietly broken. R.F. knew he should have walked past. He only had $18 left, money meant to buy groceries for the next day. But when he looked at the stranger, he saw something familiar, fear mixed with dignity. Without a word, R.F. handed over the cash and walked away before doubt could stop him. That night, R.F. lay awake listening to the ceiling fan creak, wondering how he would explain empty cupboards to his son. The next morning, daylight flooded the house as usual. Noah was getting ready for school, the sound of birds outside mixing with distant traffic. It felt like any other day until the low hum of engines rolled through the street. 5 black SUVs slowly turned into the narrow lane and stopped directly in front of R.F.'s house. Neighbors peeked from windows. Curtains shifted. The air felt heavy, tense, unreal. R.F.'s heart began to race. He stepped outside, shielding his eyes from the bright sun, confusion and fear knotting in his chest. Men in clean suits stepped out, their presence sharp and commanding against the worn-down street. R.F.'s mind raced with questions. Had he done something wrong? Was this about unpaid bills? Was his family in danger? His hands trembled as he stood there, feeling smaller than ever. Then the back door of the middle SUV opened. The same stranger from the night before stepped out, but this time he looked entirely different. His posture was strong, his clothes elegant, his face calm and confident under the clear daylight. The contrast was shocking. R.F. felt dizzy, struggling to connect the image of the tired man from the curb with the one standing before him now. What followed felt unreal. The stranger revealed that he was a powerful business leader who had been traveling quietly after a personal crisis, trying to understand how people treated those who had nothing. R.F.'s kindness, given without questions or expectations, had struck him deeply. He explained that the $18 had not just bought food that night, but restored his faith in humanity. Under the open sky, with neighbors silently watching, R.F. learned that his life was about to change. The man had arranged to clear R.F.'s debts, secure his son's education, and offer him a stable job with dignity and growth. Not as charity, but as respect for the man he had proven himself to be. As the SUVs drove away later that day, the streets slowly returned to normal, but R.F.'s world never did. He hugged his son tightly, tears running down his face in the warmth of the afternoon sun. For the first time in years, his shoulders felt lighter, not because of money alone, but because his kindness had been seen. If this story touched your heart, please take a moment now to like the video, share it with someone who needs hope, and stay connected with Life Spark Stories. And before you go, make sure to comment below about what kindness means to you, because your words might inspire someone more than you realize.